What's happening, YouTube? Welcome to the Mr. Winslow channel. I am Mr. Winslow, your host, and today is going to be a day that we're going to be discussing a very hot and happening, although controversial topic, which deals primarily with evolution versus incest. There are some people in certain circles who are not educated on the difference between incest and evolution, and there are some people in certain circles, religious circles, that feel that one is preferred over the other. However, here at the Mr. Winslow channel, we definitely believe in solutions, so let's get started, shall we? If we look at the definition of evolution, we see that it is an unfolding process of development or change. If we look at the definition of incest, we see that it is sexual intercourse between people closely related to each other. Now, if we look at those people in the religious community, primarily the ones who practice faith that comes from the Holy Bible, we see that the Bible clearly favors incest. Yes, God approves incest. There are two examples in the Old Testament of God-approved incest. We look at the story of Sodom and Gomorrah with Lot and his two daughters, as well as the story of Noah and the ark with Noah, his wife, and his family. Now, if we look at this from a biblical standpoint, that's what we find out. God approves incest. However, if we look at incest from a modern day standpoint, we see that two very startling dynamics are taking place. Number one, incest has the proven ability to destroy a family from within. That's number one. Number two, incest has the proven ability to create abnormalities, both physical and psychological, within the offspring. That's number two. Now, why would God approve incest when we know that that is something that has the greatest potential of destroying us from within? We don't need to get cancer or leukemia. We can just resort to performing incest upon one another, and that is definitely going to limit our time on this planet. True believers out there, most of you did not come from incestuous relationships, so why on earth would you put stock in a God who endorses incestuous relationships? Let's look at evolution. Evolution is something that is going to, like I said before, create change. It is going to be a stage of development. Evolution is what separates the Cro-Magnon from the Neanderthal. It is what separates the Cro-Magnon from the modern man, the Homo-Sapien man. Evolution is something that can be experienced by man on a technological scale. We have gone from 45s to 8-tracks to cassettes to CDs to DVDs. That is a form of technical evolution. Bottom line, when it comes to evolution versus incest, there is simply no contest at all. There is simply no way in the world that anyone can approve incest as something that is good. I don't care what your name is. I don't care if your name is Joe who makes donuts or Almighty God in heaven. There is no way in the world that you can call incest something that is okay strictly because this person approved it. No. No way in the world. True unbelievers out there, whenever you are confronted with the evolution incest thing and you're encountering a true believer, please don't laugh too hard, because that true believer is going to do so many backflips in an attempt to justify the lunacy before them that they're going to make Gabby Douglas sit back and say, God damn, that is a fact. They will do everything they can, short of pulling a 747 out of their rear end, to try to justify their foolish belief. This simply cannot do. Incest is retrogressive. It is something that has the proven ability to destroy you from within. Evolution is progressive. Evolution is something that is going to make you go from one plateau to the next, from one level to a higher level, to a higher ground, to a higher understanding. In closing, YouTube community, please take me seriously on this. The God of the Bible endorses slavery, endorses rape, torture, incest, just to name a few. However, if you shun that God and embrace evolution, embrace the things that are going to promote and prosper you, then you can definitely turn your back on those things forever and join the rest of humanity as it strides towards a higher ground and a better world. From the Mr. Winslow Studios, peace.